Good morning, everybody. I'm skipping the queue there with a few seconds. I don't care. I'm a little bit late, so I didn't see many viewers online anyway. So for the guys who come in later, welcome. And for the guys that are there, welcome. Hakan, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, all. Good morning, my dear boss.
Yeah. Right. So I just have to do my planning and everything still. So I might as well, suppose, put that on the screen for you guys. If you give me a second, I'll do that. Need to go hunt for this list thing. Where is this thing now? Edge. Some brief. Right, so I'm doing my planning out of the Skymatix VA. For those of you that do not know, this will obviously then talk to some brief and do the exchange for me. Might as well start with this. Right, so this is the plan. Hakan, have you checked if do we have ATC or not?
No, Masri radar is not responsible for taking off.
Okay.
Don't connect with him. I didn't like him.
You're mad as a hatter again this morning.
Masri radar.
Yeah.
Good morning, Nico.
Morning,
Good
Tommy. Morning, Kies. How are you guys?
Feeling fine today. You?
Yeah, all good, thanks.
Yeah, good on this side as well.
Taking off.
Okay, enjoy, Hakan.
Thank you.
Right, so I've dispatched my flight. Let's connect to the sim there. I see earlier this morning, morning Paul, earlier this morning there was lots of rain. It was red. The radar was crazy at this airport. It was almost a nightmare. Still wet, but I don't see any rain right now.
It is right. The weather was terrible.
Okay, I had a pleasant surprise with the Rugby World Cup. First time in years and years and years that I actually watched a rugby match was last night with the World Cup. And so my attention was not with flight simming or everything. So this morning, like 6:30 our time, I switched on my PC and I said, oh, there's a new Zibo mod. Zibo actually released the 5.1. I tested for him yesterday. Like I said yesterday, I didn't know if he was going to give the LPV function to everybody because it's like there but not 100% there, you know. So as a work in progress, I reckon he thought it's good enough.
Good morning.
Morning, Owen.
Good morning, Erwin. How are you?
Yeah.
Good morning, Erwin.
Just awake, so.
I see.
How did the Springboks do, Nico?
They beat All Blacks with 1 point. They almost destroyed our nerves.
Oh, they won. That's good.
Yeah. The only thing that's not working for me right now is this little widget. Where's Antonio when you need him? It says there that it read it, but it didn't write it. It's not available in my...
Sometimes it's a bit delayed, Nico.
Is it? It's not available in my plans folder. But yet it says it's there. I want him to put a little button in there that we can press to actually make it work. Morning, Steve.
Yeah, we can ask Antonio to do it.
Yeah, I think there needs to be a button because clearly it says there, look, all set. It's got all the information, everything.
Yeah.
but it's not in, let me just put it on the screen, then you can see as well. It's clearly not done anything for me. It's not there. Maybe? See, we don't have control over Python scripts. We cannot run a Python script the second time, which is weird. Oh, and by the way, this is yesterday's thing. So I just noticed that is yesterday's plan. It is not today's plan. So it went and fetched the wrong one. Huh. Okay, well, I took it out of my sim brief. I don't think I've got it anymore, so I'll have to go put it back. Oh, no, it's there. Let's export it quick. Should be there now. Yeah, now I can just rename it myself. There we go. Get my IBAO plan loaded as well. $310. Is that correct? Yep, 310.
We're early today, huh? Are we?
I usually start the stream at 10, so I think yesterday I was already ready for pushback almost at this point in time, so I'm a bit late this morning.
I need to make coffee. Would you like some?
No, it's fine.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
See you
I want to
later.
fetch some myself. Yep.
Okay. Right, so that's done. That can go. We'll have to speak to Antonio, Steve. The thing with Python is I can show you the basics, okay? And the trick with Python is you have to have the correct version of Python for these little script plugin things to work. Otherwise, they don't work. And some of the Python versions are detrimental to the health of either your computer or your simulator, and it's crazy. And I remember way back in the days when we first started using NOAA Weather in Explain 9 or 10 already, it was a mess to get Python working on your system. It really just annoyed the hell out of me. But Antonio has kind of streamlined it a little bit, so I think what we need to do is I probably need him to just talk me through it once again, get my mind in order. Then we can run it on a stream, show you guys. Because it's not really difficult, but it's confusing sometimes. Maybe that's a better way of explaining it. So, let's get the confusion out of the way. Because once you have it, I mean, it's such a pleasure, to add these little scripts in there to do all these automatic renaming of the XML files and the weather widget and things like that. Just makes life so much easier.
He uses the version 3.10, huh?
Yes, correct.
Because you didn't have that plan in your computer now. You didn't have that sim brief or that.
No, what happened, Owen, was that it read the wrong flight plan. It read the plan coming to ELLX, not going from ELLX. So
but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're there, and if your plan is to go to Lime now,
It
and
should
you've
read
got
it
it in
and it didn't.
SimBrief, it should read it again.
Yeah, but it didn't.
Luxembourg traffic, Skymatix VA, taxiing from 24.
Just check it again because
No, I've already done it
was a few
myself.
days. Oh,
Yeah, no.
oh, you done. Oh, you done it yourself. Oh,
Yeah, I just took it on
Yeah, I've
myself
got
to
the old
quickly
system.
sort
Yeah,
it.
okay.
Yeah. Hello, Alex. Yeah, good morning. All well in you? Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to worry about it now. But basically, look, I've been sitting here stationary at this airport probably 20 minutes. So obviously, as I spawned, this thing did what it was designed to do, but it never went back to check if it's the correct direction of flight, because it brought in yesterday's flight, EGGP ELLX, instead of this one that we did now, you see. So
Luxembourg traffic,
I'll have to
Skymatix
speak to him about the
VA
logic.
Flight, line up and take off runway 24.
These
I
guys
mean, I
are
did a
doing-
few turnarounds and it works as well.
Owen, I've never had this problem. This is the very first time I'm experiencing this problem. This plugin has always worked for me.
Yeah.
Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Once it took me a while to get the information. It was reading after 15, 20 minutes or something,
Yeah. Well,
but it worked.
I've been sitting here like 15 or 20 minutes already.
Yeah,
So
it should
see-
work.
Yeah, exactly. So I just took it on myself to just quickly fix it. Alex, that's fine, buddy. You go enjoy that. We'll wait for you this side again. Right. Payload. Payload. Oh
There's
yes.
Toger, Anthony.
Okay.
Guys, the Leo's on board.
Urban. Mr. Urban,
Ground flight deck
he's away.
and starting refueling.
Can you hear me, Nico?
I can.
Okay, no problem. I wanted to just check.
Luxembourg traffic, Skymatix VA taxiing to holding point runway 24.
Owen.
Yeah, I heard something, but I was making coffee in the meantime.
Okay, now I was just looking for you. Don't know why.
Yeah, I'll be
Because
right back.
I missed him.
Oh yeah, always. I'm getting
What's up?
coffee. I'm getting coffee in the meantime.
Yeah, enjoy your coffee.
Yeah, I'll put my mic off so you can see I'm away from the keyboard. Be right
Okay.
back.
The question is, have you put some milk on your coffee?
Always.
A little bit sugar?
Yeah, always. How do you call that?
He knows.
Macchiato. It's called
Luxembourg
macchiato.
traffic, Skymatix
He knows
VA, planning
his
from
business.
24 for takeoff.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, okay. Nico,
Yes, Hakan.
there is a celebration in my country today.
Uh-huh. Did you win
I
the
don't
lotto or what?
No, I didn't win. We are celebrating Republication's 100th year.
Okay.
Every year we are celebrating.
Yeah, we just make a braai vleis and then Put some steak on the grill and have a beer and then go on with our lives.
Look, I am celebrating my government's birthday, but they didn't celebrate my birthday.
I don't even know you exist. You're just a number.
Yeah, this is not fair.
Life sucks, Hakan.
Yeah, I go to military service. They don't come to my home for any service.
Don't hold your breath.
I always paying. I don't understand. They don't pay me.
Yeah. I need to concentrate. Give me a second.
Okay.
Still loading.
Last question. Is it same in Africa?
It's same in all over the world.
Fuel is all
All over the world. Okay, I'm learning.
Morning, Neil.
Luxembourg traffic, SkymatixVA Flight. Airborne coming to 4,500.
Hello, Kev. Hi, number 6. Right. Oops, wrong button. Yes, so. Literally, yeah, go search. Nine, 8. Okay, right. So I go.
Hey, there are some comments on YouTube, Nico.
I'm busy, Hakan. I'm concentrating on the site.
You shouldn't be busy because you do every day same thing.
No, man. Besides, it's banter. It's not related. Don't worry about it. They're laughing at you, that's why.
Okay, so you concentrate. I read
Luxembourg
the
traffic,
message.
Skymatix
No, don't read it out
lining
loud,
up and
please.
taking off
I'm
runway
concentrating.
24.
Okay. You need to concentrate. Would you like some meditation music
No, Hakan.
in order to increase your concentration?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. Just stop talking, you say.
Yes, relax.
I understand.
Yeah. I don't
Yoga.
know. I don't know what we're gonna do with this explain weather, man. I hope Laminar comes up with a better plan. Enjoy, Tommy.
Good morning, Paul.
Ready for
Luxembourg
pre-flight
traffic. Good
procedure.
morning, SkymatixVA Flight, pushing back.
Trim up.
Right, I'm starting my APU. Depends on the flight model. The flight model to the Zibo is obviously unique, Scotsman. And the flight model is made to be more realistic than what is in Explain. If you read the whole story that Twixter put on the forum, you'll recognize that there's a problem with the winds, and I can bet you that every single aircraft developer in Explain 12 has got some other damping or cancellation code inside. In an Airbus, it obviously is easier to hide it because you can just claim it's the fly-by-wire that takes care of it, so smoke and mirrors. In a Boeing, you can't claim that, so you've got to make a different plan, come up with different reasoning. So whether you cut it out, dim it down, minimize it, it depends on each aircraft developer. But the Zibo flight model is supposed to be vastly superior. And unfortunately, when you have a situation where the wind changes by a certain angle and a certain magnitude in a certain period, those calculations seems to be a bit wonky, unfortunately. And then again, you're faced with the option. Do you cut it out? Do you mute it? And then you go watch the guys on Reddit or on Slack or wherever. They go, oh, Zibo's cheating again. Oh, Zibo this, Zibo that. And they're just idiots because they don't know any better, but they like to yap. So, at some point in time when Laminar sorts out the weather a little bit better, I think when it's more stable, there will also be a more of an, how can I put it?
Long story short, you need to use Airbus. That's it.
Yeah. No, I think the people are a bit weary because they keep on changing to chase their tail the whole time. I've spoken to many developers. It's not just Zibo holding back or Twixter holding back. A lot of the guys have said to me, what's the point? You chase your tail the whole time and then Laminar goes, changes one equation, and then everything goes and you have to go chase your tail again. So we just have to give it some time. Once everything settles down, everybody's going to love each other again, and then they'll have inspiration to actually go and do something about it again, Simple as that. Obviously, if it becomes a major critical problem, I reckon Zibo, as always, will intervene, but one of those things now. Right, so, okay, we've got that. Start the APU.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Yeah, you're welcome, Paul. Zibo works the hardest of us all. I mean, gee whiz. Before start procedure.
Luxembourg traffic, Skymatix Air
A vital question, are you online on EVA?
Alpha.
Hmm?
Are you online?
Yes.
Ah,
All
good.
right. All doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Before start procedure complete. Ready for before start checklist.
Before start checklist.
Before start checklist. Papers.
On board.
Flight deck door. Closed and locked. Fuel.
Loaded.
Pumps on.
Tow connected and
Passenger
pipe
signs.
has been inserted. Release parking brake.
On. Window.
Locked.
There are some criticism about Zibo mode in
Locked. Yeah, I know,
Weather.
it's Neil, and I understand
Locked.
exactly what he means, and I know why he's saying that. I know the whole
MCP.
story, Arcad.
Yeah.
What's he looking for now?
Speed 149.
Luxembourg traffic Skymatix 001, push and start on the cargo apron.
Altitude 31,000. Takeoff speeds.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
V1 140. V rotate 142. V2 149. CDU pre-flight.
Complete. Okay, I just quickly read through my conversation with Zibo yesterday. Right, we actually talked quite a bit. There's one
Rudder
other
and
thing
aileron trim.
that is apparently also giving a problem, and I've not tested it yet.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
But everyone I've spoken to in terms of a user have said to me,
Anti-collision light.
basically started recently. And that's the fact that you can't get the weather in the FMC, if you call it up in the
Before start
FMC.
checklist complete.
So
Engine start procedure.
that is something that we need to go and look at. Me and Zibo said we'll look at that, and then he'll have to log a
Waiting for the
ticket
command
with
to start sequence.
Laminar to fix that as well. You know, it could be that he needs to actually just put the ticket in and complain about this weather situation, because he knows exactly the language to speak, to tell them what to look for. You understand? We talk about gusts and the strength and the direction of the wind, you know, the vector of the wind. But he talks in terms of zeros and ones and this data ref and that data ref, you know, and it's going to be easier for him to say to Laminar, listen, data ref so-and-so blows this direction, the next moment it blows the opposite direction, and the Zibo mod goes totally cuckoo, because the calculation that's required to make the horizontal stabilizer or the elevators
Operation
work proper
complete. Set parking
cannot
brake.
compute because of your calculation. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, at some point in time, we'll probably have to do something
Okay.
like that. Start number 2 engine.
Starting number 2 engine.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Oh, that's crazy that it works sometimes it doesn't. It means that somewhere in the XPL or XPML or whatever framework these guys talk about, there's something wrong there. It's like the safe flight situation. I mean,
25N2.
the safe flight situation only works when it wants to. There's no rhyme or reason to it, and I gave Laminar a whole report on that. it does what it wants when it wants to, and it's like a lucky dip. You put your hand in there and you don't know if it's going to be a snake biting you or you're going to get a sweetie. You know, it's just, there's no consistency.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the left. See you next time. Servus.
Yeah, we had fun landing here at Luxembourg yesterday. I mean, if you watch my last stream, you'll see. Start number 1 engine.
Starting number 1 engine.
Yeah, Kev, I hope it does. I hope they bring something to the party, because, I mean, we can only do what we can do. You see, any artificial changes that is brought in to make it livable and usable, obviously will have to be removed after they fix it. You know, so it's, again, it's this yo-yo, chase your tail story, you know. You don't know where you're on and where you're off, really.
Starter cutout. Engine start procedure complete.
Right. Before taxi procedure. Welcome back.
Before taxi
you're taxiing
procedure.
already, okay.
I just push back.
We'll push back.
Ready for before taxi procedure. Flaps 5 set. Before taxi procedure complete. I am ready for before taxi checklist.
Right.
Starting pushback and starting pushback and starting engines. KLM 171.
Right, I reckon we are done. I'm not going to waste any time. We can see everything is working, so let's go. Luxembourg traffic Skymatix 001, taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 24 via Kilo 1 and Alpha. Yeah, I was reading, Kev, that one post. I think you made it in the one Facebook group about that one designer also giving his 2 cents. The mind boggles, I promise you. And then you get these guys. I'm not going to name their names. You know about it because we've discussed it privately, so please don't mention names. They take the X-Plane 11 sceneries, they jippo it, or they take FSX scenery, you know, that's even worse. Then they jippo it and put it into X-Plane, and then they think they did a good job, but they don't comply to the WED standards. I don't know how people can work like that.
Before takeoff procedure. Before takeoff procedure complete. Ready for before takeoff checklist.
Yeah, this is just standard X-Plane scenery. I stopped using X-Plane 11 scenery, majority of it, like 95 or more % of it. I just don't use X-Plane 11 stuff in 12 because of the bad performance. It's not worth it. It might look good sometime, but the performance is just crazy. It's rubbish. So I prefer not to do it. The only thing X-Plane 11 really in my system right now would be or related to X-Plane 11 would be the AutoOrthos. You know, that's not 100% X-Plane 12 yet, and extended nightlights. The rest is all set to be X-Plane 12 stuff. So, I mean, my performance shows that.
Oh, my head.
You know what? Now I want to go and I forgot I'm online. Wait, need to see if there's other traffic and stuff. Okay. Luxembourg traffic Skymatix 001, line up and takeoff, runway 24.
Bergamo Center is online.
Okay.
Approaching
Squawk 1000.
I think I did. Yes.
We have just started descending, Turkish Line Rate 2.
Runway 24 confirmed.
Okay, descending 190, expecting ILS runway 28 Zulu. ODINA 4 Echo Starline Rate.
Why are you not on push to talk, Hakan?
Takeoff thrust set.
Get that alignment right.
I'm sorry, Nico. Wrong button.
Ah. Get the wing there under that wing, eh? Alright, get up. Let's go. Come on, day.
Acceleration altitude. Approaching transition.
Check that weather. These clouds are still a bit angry.
Flaps 1 set.
Descending 909 Rate 2.
Wrong button. Okay.
Transition altitude. Flaps up and set.
Other button, yes.
After your takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds. On. Pass.
Oh, Paul's head.
Auto.
ATC online.
Landing gear. Up and off. Flaps. Up. No light. Detent. Altimeters. Already set. Passing flight level 7,567 now. Standard set, cross-checked. After takeoff checklist complete.
Thank you, Linda.
Lining up runway 24, KLM 171.
Flight level 100. Landing lights switches off.
Negative, Scotsman. the developer had a PC problem, and I'm not sure if that's sorted yet. So last time I had any communication was he was waiting for the new machine. Morning, Dave. Same to you. Hello, sorry, you're a bit quiet. Scotsman, I think 1.3 needs a bit of work too. Okay, there's shimmering in the clouds that's a bit more pronounced, and also the whiteout that you get when you look out straight in front of you. It's not that bad when you look to the side, but that needs some work. The shimmering needs some work. They want to implement a better display version. I don't know what to call it. Anyway, it's a long story. So they want to make everything look a little better. And one of the things that they're toying with is this over exposure, this over brightness and stuff. So I don't think it's going to come soon, because we're going to have to test a lot and make sure that it just looks a little bit more natural, and then it will come. Guys, if you're going to use LPV, you guys must please remember to come to auto flight, and you need to switch it on. It's not going to be on by default. Please remember, if you want LPV on, you need to switch it on. Somebody asked me yesterday if we can see LPV here when it's not on. No, we can't. See, there's no LPV. So when we switch it on to yes, there's LPV now. Then we've got access to it. Please remember, LPV approach capability must be switched on if you want to try it. And remember, save your settings, otherwise you're going to have to reset those settings every time you want to try it. Yeah, good old days, hey, Scotsman.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so little bit of Zink only.
Okay, before we continue, Paul G on the stream there. The co-pilot is called Linda. She's available from the Explain.org store. She's going to set you back $10 or $15. I don't know what her cost is at this moment. Something like that. And then that's it. Right, so call 628. What's your story? How can we help you?
What? I didn't hear.
I'm asking, are you okay? Can we help you with something specific, or are you just sitting with us?
Sitting.
Okay, enjoy. Jeepers. That brightness out the window is a bit much, eh?
Hurting your eyes.
Yeah, it does hurt the eyes. And when you zoom in, it's like my perception. This is my perception, okay? Basically what happens is there's like a invisible layer in the cockpit that you need to go through to break the glare. So it's like Laminar has got an invisible layer affecting it, okay? Now obviously the guys working on X-Enviro and the other environmental add-ons will know what I'm talking about. There's like this layer. You see, once you scroll through it, you're okay. But the moment you go behind it, it just blinds you, man. It's ridiculous. Overexposed, so. Okay, Paul, let me get the link for you. It's the easiest way, really. There's your link, Paul. You just follow that link. It takes you to the co-pilot. I see she's $14.95 in US dollars. And then you can have her in your Zibo mod. They make her for some of the other aircraft like dollars and so on as well. You can just search there on the website. And in fact, she's now available for the PMDG as well, by the way. So is that as well.
Any idea when JAR will put updated version on?
No, I haven't spoken to him in quite a while. We need to touch base him again because I'm waiting for the 2 Airbus updates as well as the Linda update. The last time we spoke was probably a month ago, and he said they're busy working on all of it. Their time was a little bit constrained because they were working so hard on the PMDG version of Linda, you see. This is the PMDG Linda, and there's her little thingy.
I'll be right back, Nico. Taking some breakfast.
Yep, hundreds. Enjoy.
Did you just turn his PC on, take off, and then eat breakfast?
Yeah. We the captains, we can do what we want once the autopilot is on. See?
And Linda's taking care of us.
Yeah, Linda's in control. There you go, Scotsman. So, how far are we? We're almost at top of time.
Is swearing allowed?
No.
Oh.
No, not on the server. Especially not on YouTube, because that affects the monetization immediately.
At least not Twitch.
No, I don't use Twitch anymore. I haven't used Twitch in probably 2 or 3 years already. You see, you can do it, but then you have to warn your audience, and then there's certain things you have to agree to, and they penalize you. They don't want it, so we don't do it. We don't play music, we don't swear, we don't do anything outside the guidelines. When we're here, we only talk about the relevance of what's on the screen. We don't talk anything else. I did the same last weekend with him. He asked me about quite a few failures and I just couldn't comply. Huh?
Have a good side, ALL 047. Onward.
Yeah, Scotsman, I agree with you. Me too. I've got the same feeling. I don't like some of the music because one of the sad things about some of the music the guys play when they stream is it's boring music. It's
C'était pour vous souhaiter un bon vol de littoral 155 ALL 047.
Ok, merci à vous et bon vol. Merci.
And if it's not boring, it's loud and overbearing, and you know. So anyway, just one of those things.
99% of people think loud equals funny for some reason.
Yeah, and loud is not funny. Loud is the pain in the ass. Tommy, that's so bad. Sorry. Let's see.
Tommy cocky.
Tommy had crashed the desktop. Painful. Application has crashed. Yeah, it's busy with ex-Europe again, complaining about the roads, Tommy. I think next time you fly, just switch off the roads, the road network in SimHeaven X World Europe. Just switch it off, see if that makes a difference. Because it's exactly giving me a very similar, same exact error as yesterday. Again, the roads. I don't know, you'll have to try it to switch it off, see. Right, I've got 135 nautical miles to go. I hope you guys are okay. Oh yeah, absolutely. I did 1 or 2 flights the other day with my headset on because I was working and my son's studying for exams and stuff. It's amazing how many sounds, you know, you get in your ear all of a sudden that you never hear when it's on the outside speakers, and especially in my house where I have to keep the volume low. It's amazing, very rich and different
You have a
voices
son?
and sounds.
You have a son?
Yeah.
How old are you?
He's 18.
What?
Tommy watching your stream, Nico?
Tommy is sitting here next to us. I'm not sure if he's watching the stream. I don't hear him, but it seems like his mic is on. Tommy, we can't hear you, by the way. If you are trying to speak to us, we can't hear you.
Now you can hear me.
Yes,
I forgot
now.
to switch off the mute.
Yes, there you go. Now we can hear you.
And I'm watching your stream, Nico.
Okay, cool. You heard what I said?
Absolutely, yes. Thank you very much.
Tommy, can I give a suggestion?
Yes, of course.
Or just simply delete the X-Roads folder in your custom scenery folder. Or I've seen there is an update from the X-Roads. Maybe the problem isn't that.
He only installed X-Roads yesterday because of the Sim Heaven Roads error. I suggested to try that, to overwrite that stuff, you know. So his X-Roads is brand new. I don't think it's got anything to do with it. This is a Sim Heaven Roads problem, which means that the quickest way to test it is just to disable it, because that's the last entry before the X-plane crashes. Yes.
The issue could also be that I forgot to run the X organizer after installing the X.
It could be, but I'd try it. Try it. You're gonna have to do 1 or 2 test flights then and just check it out.
Yeah.
Honestly, who uses an X organizer?
I think most of us use X organizer.
Because like it's just so easy to modify scenery packs. I know.
Yeah.
No problem.
When you do the things we do, we don't have time to go sit and edit text documents. We just click buttons, click, and it's done, and we go on. There's too many things that we do, and too many tests that, for me specifically, that I do. I can't worry about going to edit text documents. I just click buttons.
No, I just deleted global airports. I remember it's always deleted global airports, and I had no terminals.
Keys?
Mm-hmm.
Is Keys listening in to me?
Yes.
Yeah, listening.
Yes, I downloaded, as Nico said, yesterday, and the version I downloaded was 0.41.
Flying
Yes.
Scotsman. Sorry, go ahead, yes.
No, just go ahead, Nico. I look into it.
Okay. Scotsman, I tried finding a list before yesterday's stream and I was unsuccessful. What I did find, it looks like part of Eurocontrol or something similar. I can't remember the exact website, where they actually show you LPV zones, okay, but they didn't say this airport, this runway. So if you can find it, maybe you can share it with me too, because I spent like 5 minutes on trying to search a list to see which way, but I was not that successful. I found a second map that was talking about instead of control zones, they had something else. damn it, I can't remember, but it's also a similar website where they also talked about LPV, but they show you like the map of Europe, and then it looks like radar screens and stuff that come on and say, there in this area you can expect LPV in that area. What on earth you do with that information, I don't know. I would have also liked to just have a list that says, yeah, this airport, that runway, there's your list. I think in reality, Scotsman, most of your RNAV approaches is either already EGNOS or WAS enabled in both America and in Europe, or they are moving rapidly to that. So they're either already there or they're moving to it, because ILS is dying off very slowly but surely. It's dying off, and that's the next best thing. It's going to be the LPV stuff. So that's going to be EGNOS in Europe, WAS in America. Same story, you know. So you just have to check your RNAV charts when you set up your flight in Navigraph desktop charts, you know, whether it's got the capability. Let's see. What are we talking about? It. Gonna have to start prepping for the descent now as well anyway, but let's just quickly look at Lime. If we go to the approach, there's an RNP. It's easy enough to check it. Look, even Lime has got it. The moment you click on your RNP chart, you can immediately see whether it's got it or not. There's your EGNOS. So if we go to RNP there or there, let's see. You see, all of these ones are already enabled. See, this one does not have it. So RNP Zulu's got it, but RNPY doesn't have it. See, so you just have to check when you do your prep work for the your prep work for your flight day. You're still showing me that. I want that. Lovely. Right, let's have a look, see. Let's do our planning and stuff.
Okay, Tommy?
Yes, Keith.
I also have 041, the same one, but I use X-Organizer. So you can try both. Try using X-Organizer or just delete the X-Roads and see what it does.
Okay. Thank you for your advice. Thank you very much.
I have landed, Nico.
Alright, and was it good?
It was good, not bad. But Bergamo is an interesting place for approaching.
Okay, there's now the discrepancy. Let me go back. So we've got 013 and we've got 14. Okay. So that means 0. And 0. Right. Would have been nice, man. Yeah, if you can just search something like that. Right, so ILS. Minimums 990. Course heading 282. 100. Right, that's done, that's done. Frequencies. For the ILS 1087. Oops. Here. Stupid. Frequencies, minimus, courses. Alright.
Morning, Nico.
Morning. Was it Wim?
Yes, sir. But I'm not an early bird, so...
No worries.
Morning, Wim.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
You made it, man. It's all that counts. You made it. You are here.
Nice update to the LPV approach, Nico.
Yep.
Ready for descent procedure.
Descent procedure.
Descent procedure. Descent procedure complete.
Descent checklist.
Descent checklist. Pressurization. Recall. Auto brake. Ready for descent checklist.
We're doing it, man. We're already doing it.
Landing data. The reference 148. Minimum sparrow 990 set. Approach briefing. Descent checklist complete.
That's correct, Scotsman. Yeah. The guys have been toying with this for quite some time. If you go on my YouTube channel itself and you search LPV or GLS, you'll see the first time we actually enabled it. I mean, we had it running for quite some time, and then Zibo realized, he found out somewhere that he wasn't doing it exactly correctly, so he switched it off. And then when we started talking with someone else about it this week, you know, it just happened that he got better information. He started switching it on. I don't think it's finished, and there's still a little bit of work to be done, but yeah, so far so good. Morning, Extreme.
Nico, the input window, is it the same as in the real aircraft now?
Well, this is one of the things he did not know like 2-3 days ago. Whether he's now subsequently found out, he hasn't spoken to me again since like 2 days ago about it. Okay, so I presume it will be. If it's not, then obviously he's just going to change it at some point in time. See, previously we used to input it, I beg your pardon, I almost had a yawn there. We used to input it on the GLS input window, right? And then I think that's one of the things someone said to him, no, it has to have its own input window. So whether he's now confirmed it or not, I don't actually know, but we have our GLS separate and the LPV separate on the MMR now, so that's how it runs right now.
Yeah, correct. Thank you.
Yeah, Extreme. You need to come more often, man. Yeah, the more the merrier. Yeah, I train. I see we've got like a 5-knot tailwind, which is not a problem. I mean, I don't know when they actually change over, but it will probably be after 10 knots or something on the tail, so still all landing, runway 28.
Approach top of descent.
There's a center wanting to talk to me. Who's this? Please contact. Milano radar Skymatix 001. We are flight level 310 inbound ODINA.
Buongiorno, Skymatix 001 radar contact, descent level 190, cleared ODINA for echo arrival, and expect ILS Zulu 28.
ILS Zulu 28, ODINA for echo arrival, I think you said, Skymatix 001.
Affirm, descent level 190.
And we'll descend 190, Skymatix 001.
Nico, short question before you enter.
Skymatix 008, left at the end and taxi to the stand of your choice,
Asian scenery for AutoOrtho?
Left at the end, taxi via Tango to
I've been to Australia and I've been to, I think, Singapore, but no other real areas in the Asian side of things.
035, proceed by
no, I talked to the guy who developed AutoOrtho, and it's 32 gigabytes of data you're downloading, and when there's a server error, you have to start again, and he can't fix that. So when you download 30 gigabytes and you have a server error, when it's finished, then you have to start again. It's 24 hours, so that's really annoying.
Okay, well, the actual scenery in the program I've downloaded, but I mean the tiles and things, I haven't been to more than like 2 places. You understand what I mean? The scenery in the program is downloaded already.
Yes, after that, tick zoom.
And after that, tick zoom.
Yeah, but you can install 6 regions, Europe, North America, South America, Australia and Asia.
Yeah, wait, I'll show you.
LM 171 Milano.
If you look on my YouTube, you'll see I've got it up there. All the regions I've got. So I think we were talking a little bit past each other, but my one's done. I've got all of them up to date. All the regions.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The last one, that's the biggest one. That's difficult to download. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, no,
You too, sir. Thank you.
The problem with me with the hanging up of 6 seconds was a problem of the Dokkan. I removed Dokkan and installed Win FSP.
Okay.
It was fixed. Yeah, that's much better.
Okay.
Descent to flight level 60 and QNH 1013, Skymatix VA 28.
Skymatix 001, continue descent via the star to flight level 90.
Sasso, welcome.
Continue descent via the star and
Good morning.
We're going down
Good
to
morning.
90,
We are in
Skymatix
Bergamo
001.
and drinking cappuccino.
Already in Bergamo?
Yes.
Itaro 0038, no further ATC, monitor Unicom, bye-bye.
Actually we have
Monitor Unicom,
normal
Itaro
time.
0038, grazie mille, buona giornata, ciao.
All you do is you go to the scenery tab there at the top. You have to install this as your base. So in AutoOrtho, you just click on scenery, there it is. You have to install all of them to get the base in place.
Milano radar, KLM 171.
You all landed already?
Flight level 310.
Wait, I'm
Buongiorno,
sharing
KLM
now.
171.
I'm coming down on the star
flight
now.
level 190.
Which one are you doing?
Tell you now.
Descending flight level 190
ODINA
and
Echo.
my squawk is 1000.
ODINA
KLM
4 Echo.
Yeah. Which number are you in the sequence, Nico?
Oh goodness, I don't know.
Cleared for ILS Zulu 28, report established.
Looks like I'm number 3.
To the ILS 028.
Number 3.
Report when established.
And you are in the middle, I guess, of the queue.
Yes, and I'm under ATC control.
Ah, he's ATC?
Yes.
Ooh.
KLM 171 cleared ODINA for
Verdolini, yeah.
expect ILS Zulu runway 28.
Very nice.
Expecting arrival runway 28 ILS Zulu via the Odin 4 Echo approach. Arrival KLM 171.
Why am I not able to hear the ATC voice through the Discord?
It's only you that's special that can play that. I don't know how you do it. Mine doesn't want to work. Because I've got separate headset, so the voice goes to my headset. It doesn't play through the windows and the normal channel, you see, so it gets separated.
Yeah.
Ali, no, not anymore. There was a time there was, but I don't have it anymore. I hardly notice that I've even got it. There's no FPS loss for me. The only thing that I still get, it's rare, it's not all the time, and it's not at the same magnitude all the time. It's just before finals, like 2 miles out. It's like switching from, I don't know, 500 foot AGL to lower. I don't know what changed, but there's like a bit of angle.
So here's my suggestion, Nico. Be ready in this arrival, because it might cut you short. So if you go into the legs page, there is a point called Opful. Opful is the old Bergamo VR. Okay. So now that point, because they removed the Bergamo VR, now Opful is the new waypoint, which is exactly over the old VR. Make the speed at Opful 220 or below. Yeah. Now, when you execute, you're going to be high on path. Use the speed brake to recover that path. So, when you are at Opful at 220 knots, the aircraft is gonna basically start to go outbound towards Ogvon. And that's why there is no point to do that beat at 250 knots, because we're going away from the airport. So what I always do in the real life when applying to Bergamo, I reduce the speed at Opful. Because in this way, if ATC call me as soon as I leave Opful and it turn me inbound to Dixum, or sometimes he will tell you, expect Opful, Ogvon, Dixum, which means the shortcast, the shortcut, then with that 220, I'm still high because I'm gonna be, if I receive Tixum after Ogvon, I'm gonna be 1,200 feet high on path. But because I have 220 on my side, I can use immediately the speed brake, and then if I really need, I can even use the flaps because I'm already at a good speed for the flap.
Good.
This is my suggestion.
Yeah. Done.
I always keep the jolly in my pocket, basically.
Yeah. Oh, good one. Thank you.
Yeah. Even if you're coming from the east and there is eclipse for echo arrival, there is still hopeful point. Always make hopeful 220 or below as a speed.
Gotcha. Yeah, good tip.
It's a matter of looking at the charts. If you look at the charts and you see that after hopeful you're going outbound,
Wait.
see there on the navigation display.
Tixum next.
Direct Ogvon and Tixum next, Skymatix 001. Okay, it's just given me direct Ogvon and Tixum next.
That's it. So Ogvon, execute. Now I have Tixum.
6,000 QNH 1013
Skymatix
001. Wait, he's also talking. You know, he wants me to go down to 6,000. Okay, 6,000 and QNH 103. Alright, say again what you said, Sasa?
So Ogvon then Tixum. So select the Tixum now.
That's what I'm gonna go for.
Yeah. And now you will see on the path, you're gonna be slightly high, you see?
Yeah.
But because you had already that 220, this is gonna save you. So keep that speed brake out and you're gonna nicely recover.
Yes.
No issue at all. No sweating from the pilot. That's what we usually expect in Bergamo.
Excellent.
Buongiorno, Singapore 377, standby 1.
Yeah, usually if we are number one in the approach and there is no one in front of us, and we're coming from ODINA, we ask after hopeful to execute the ILS Whiskey 12, which is a bit shorter.
Runway 35 left, Irket 7 Alpha, standard departure, Vacon 5 X-ray transition, climb 6,000, smoke 1,000.
Clear to destination of Whiskey Sierra runway 3 left, like Irket 7 Alpha, Vacon 5 X-ray.
Sasso, is that more or less a steep descent?
No, it's not really a steep descent. It's just a matter of organizing the speed before it happens, to be fair. If you plan the speed in a conservative way, then you're gonna be fine.
Push and start facing for taxi.
Skymatix 028, wind 1205 knots, runway 28, clear to land.
Clear to land, Skymatix 028.
Skymatix 001 via Tixum cleared, ILS Zulu 28, check when established.
Via Tixum cleared for the ILS 28 and then we'll report established.
Speed brake out, Nico, because you have a strong tailwind when you turn.
Yeah, I know.
KLM 171.
He's cleared me for the ILS of the Tixum now.
Perfect, yeah. Because it's Tixum 6,000, then according with the procedure. So 4,000 at Plaza, then so on.
Tixum next, KLM 171.
Phoenix 101, no further ATC, frequency change approved, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, thank you for your control.
Nico, go in the next page, in the FMC.
Approach frequency 118.9, bye-bye.
Yeah, there is something wrong in the navigation display. You see there is no line reaching Elwood. Instead there should be the blue line of the missed approach. You see you have Elwood in the navigation display.
Yeah.
Try to increase the range, just in case it's a matter of... No, it's missing.
There's the hold, but the line's gone.
Exactly.
Sasa, I've actually noticed this for 102 fixes already, and I just haven't asked Zibo about it. It's like it doesn't draw that line anymore.
Yeah,
I've noticed it.
KLM 171, descent altitude 6,000
Perfect,
feet
on
on
path
QNH
and nicely reducing the speed, Nico.
Yeah.
Happy days.
QNH 1013.
Remember that because he cleared you for the
6,000
approach,
km/1.
now the altitude is your responsibility.
Yeah.
So 1 nautical mile from Tixum, you can descend to the next step, which is going to be 4,000 at Lazard. Now do it a mile. What we tend to do is to do it 1 mile before.
Well, it's still descending. It's not even, it's probably going to do exactly what you expect it to do. It's just continuously going to descend.
Because you are in DNAV.
Yeah.
But in our company, we tend not to do it, because if for some reason you go into level change or something else, then you're going to burst the level. So we always tend to go step by step as a conservative way. But I agree, DNAV is going to do exactly the same.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Sasso. You're right.
I love it.
You have to work for it now, Nico.
Yeah.
Skymatix 028, vacate left and taxi to the stand of your
Still having the speed breakout.
Yeah.
No, you can slow them. The speed is good now.
And stand by choice, Skymatix 028.
Yeah, now that's the decel point to start to configure with the flap. And happy days, the nav will do the job.
Skymatix 028, runway vacated.
Thank you, sir, and welcome to Bergamo. Frequency change approved.
Yeah, I'm just assisting a little bit to that speed.
Yeah, so technically now 1 mile from Tixum, we are gonna select 4,000 feet. And then 1 mile from Lazard, we're gonna set 3,500, which is the platform altitude.
Via Tixum,
that's correct, eh?
Cleared for runway 28. I'll report established.
I'm just leaving it on the continuous descent.
Yeah.
KLM 171, speed 250 knots.
Paul G, coming back to your question, remember we're talking AutoOrtho. If you're talking steam and X-plane, that's a different story. Eh? I don't know how that thing works, but obviously there's a scenery portion that you need to download.
Sorry for that.
Just
going
thinking
to
out loud.
250 km/1.
No worries. And just to keep enough separation from the preceding one.
All clear, KLM 171.
Flaps 5 set.
Speedjet 035, no further ATC, monitor Unicom, bye-bye.
Bye-bye sir, thanks for your service. E grazie mille. Arrivederci.
Ciao, arrivederci. KLM 171, speed is yours.
Wonderful. So many memories in Bergamo.
Thousand to level off.
See, we're missing the blue line of the go around.
Taxi,
I'll
Bravo,
make a note for
Tango,
him now.
holding point, Tango 1, runway 26, QNH 1012.
taxi holding point Tango 1 via
That's Erwin
Bravo
over
and
there.
Tango.
Nice to have him on gas. I presume it's in, by the way.
Remember, Nico, as soon as you have the glide slope capture, you can set the missed approach altitude.
Correct, sir.
Yeah.
My attention is not there.
Well, that's why we are two in the cockpit.
You see?
Skymatix 001, are you established?
Yes, I was about to call established on the localizer for runway 28 Bergamo.
Thank you, sir. Wind 1205 knots, runway 28 clear to land.
Thank you, sir. Runway 28 clear to land. Radio 001.
KLM 171, descent 3000, speed 210.
Right, all the brakes and the flaps are almost there.
Descending 3000, speed 210, KLM 171.
Terminato radar trajectory constructed.
Italer 086, taxi via Bravo Tango holding point Tango 136, TNH 1012.
Cabin crew, take your seats, prepare for landing.
Clear by Bravo and Tango.
That's lovely weather.
Runway 26, TNH 1012.
Wind shear. Wind shear.
Go around.
No. We're safe.
KLM 171, preceding is 6 miles ahead. Speed at your discretion, runway 28 clear to land, wind 1205 knots.
Clear to land, runway 28, KLM 171.
Thanks, Scotsman. Yeah, this is terrible weather.
Rider, buongiorno, Link 1002, rating 8
Safe landing, Steve.
Passing flight level 270, climbing
actually
flight level 390. Buongiorno, Skylines 1002 radar contact.
I'll disconnect if I don't have to, but otherwise we'll just let it slide.
Climb to flight level 370, Link 152.
Good luck, Nico.
Thank you.
500. Clear to land runway 28.
And Sasso, thank you for a good lesson.
400.
Pleasure.
That's about the 5 knot tailwind component. So what's the cutoff? 10 knots for tailwind here?
Approaching decision.
Yeah, 10 knots.
100. 50, 40,
Come on,
30, 20, 10.
Whoa, why did you stall now when I have to flare? See, that is terrible. I mean, how do you land a plane when it stops right when you have to have control on it?
Yeah.
Stupid simulator. How lousy was that? Anyway, it wasn't that bad, but I mean, it looks terrible. Damn it.
Jordania 105, level 3990,
No matter of Gora, the matter of explain.
2.
Great landing. You are
Buongiorno, Royal Jordanian
I was far away, man. It was far away.
1000.
Sequoia 1000, Jordanian 10.
Skymatix 001, vacate left, taxi suspend of your choice.
Vacate left, taxi stand of my choice, Skymatix 001. I wonder why it would choke like that.
Jordania 10.
No, this is actually Bayware scenery. Kev, this is Aerosoft scenery, which probably explains why it was trying to load something at the wrong bloody time, why it choked up. I've never had it here, so I don't know, it's a combination of things, must be, you know. Yeah, I mean, I can't complain, honestly. It could have been better, but under the circumstances, it was bloody brilliant, I think.
Yeah, there were no components left on the runway, like an engine or wings.
Yes, we still have everything intact.
Welcome, Captain.
Stupid thing.
And the passengers were only screaming. Not that bad.
Yeah,
Milano, all'Italia 3017.
just had to hold their breath once, you know. So it's like all good.
Ali 3017, wind 100 knots,
So stupid.
clear for takeoff.
After Irving coming, take a photo.
Of course.
I don't want to be a Turkish Airlines, but your
Buongiorno
friend
Milano
doesn't
Radar,
send
che
any
parlano
MTF
1967 da Torino per la radio, stanno 110.
It's coming, Kev. There it comes. I hope.
Okay, Austin 1 going around.
Irving is going around.
Cappello 67,
Who is going around?
a Papa Zulu chiede la questione del piano di volo, contattare la clearance.
Paul.
Where is Erwin?
No,
He's going around.
Someone going around.
That's Irving.
Jordania 105, please, direction runway.
Stand by 1, please, Jordanian.
You see, with Erwin I can hear ADC as well.
Jordania 10.
He's special, Sasa. Shutdown procedure.
So Erwin, gear up. Get the gear up.
Shutdown procedure.
Flap 15.
No, it's not coming. I pressed it. It's not coming.
I've got no scenery, Sasso, so I can't land. It's impossible to land on the blue, eh? Look at my stream.
Oh, you've got water.
Oh, but you should have the runway.
Yeah, not sure what happened. Yeah, not sure what happened. I think it's something with my special AutoOrtho and Ortho 4XP settings.
Shutdown procedure complete.
Increase the speed to around 210 and retract the flaps.
You need to go back.
All the way back. Probably not. Doesn't look like it.
Jordanian 105.
Kev, yeah.
Proceed to Omard.
Oh, welcome. What happened, you know?
Omard to Tango for the ILS Zulu runway 05.
All kinds of things have been happening by the looks of it.
Jordania 105, Iris
started
0
yeah, I guess.
5. Jordania 105.
Correct.
So,
Fly direct
Erwin, you are fine with
Omard,
command
Oscar
P.
Mike Alpha Romeo Delta.
There is no scenery.
Jordania 105, direct Oscar
I can't
Mike
even remember how
Alpha
this thing works, man. Let me
Romeo
give it a
Delta.
shot. See.
Correct.
So anyway, Nico, I can see from Erwin the go around is okay. Ednav will fly the go around.
Yeah, it just doesn't show.
Yeah, that's okay. I was trying to find out what the
but it's not moving,
scenery
Scotsman.
did.
Not moving.
Alitalia 06, runway 36.
I had some special scenery, Nico.
8 knots.
Yeah, I see.
Wind 1008 knots.
I don't know, man. That's weird. Anyway, so apart from the one hiccup, that's okay. We're done.
5 Lima, salite a 6.000 piedi, codice 1000.
Did Arrows update this scenery for X-Plane 12?
They did, and I've flown in here many times. I've never had it hang up on me like that.
I'm fiddling with the X-Ortho and the AutoOrtho 4XP, Nico. I've downloaded Ultra HD for Italy, and something went wrong there, I think.
Yeah, it's possible. It's like my Jetway is not coming. Sam's not calling it. Shift G is not calling it. I don't know, man.
Nah, this is something I did myself, huh?
Yeah, I understand on your side. I'm talking my side. I don't know what. It could be a combination of a couple of things that happened. Obviously, we had terrible weather, and you know, that could have had a toll on the resources. Now you're trying to load the new scenery again using resources. I don't know, something choked the system, definitely. Anyway, I actually went like over my line.
Dispatcher problem.
Yeah, we're gonna send the ground crew guys a bill or something, you know. Gonna teach the customers to jump. Wait, we're not that bad. We're not that bad. We'll give them an air stare.
Flaps 40, eh? They can slide down.
There you go. Well, we're not that bad. We did something nice for them today. Anyway, gents, I just realized I've run out of time. I've got family coming over in 20 minutes, and so I'm going to have to love and leave you guys. You have fun. Thank you so much for joining and all the laughs and everything. Now I'll catch up with you guys later.
See you.
Thank you for your stream, Nico.
Bye. Bye.
Yeah,
Bye.
nice Sunday.
Thank you. Bye-bye, Nico.
Bye. What settings do you have for seamless sim? I don't know what settings you're referring to, but I can show you quickly my graphic settings. Those are my graphic settings that I use. I use an AMD graphics card, so that makes it a little bit difficult for explain, but that's about it. Thank you, Kev. You guys must have a great day, man. Take care. So, Paul, what I would recommend is follow the link to our Discord below this video. Click on show more, or depending on the device you use, show more or expand, whatever it would say. Look under the video. Then follow the link. Join us on Discord. Come ask your questions here, because then we can answer when we have time or are able. Okay, and then I can share stuff with you. Other than that, guys, have a good time. We'll speak later. Bye-bye.